I love coming back to this after taking a little break. So, if I remember correctly, we invited, or they kind of invited themselves, these priests, and we told them to come here the quick way. We could have pissed them off. We're probably gonna have to fight them. Mm. Scott. A group dressed in crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks toward you. Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. They're like, traitor. You know that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture bellies his tall frame. Or belies? You know, I need that. One time. Belies.
Belie.
Belie. To give a false impression of. To present an appearance not in agreement. I see, so his hunchness makes him look way smaller than he actually is. Why is this not working? Okay. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, whom you encountered on Footfall. Oh, we cool with this guy. The enormous tech priest points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald servo skulls marked with the emblem of the cog follow in his wake. They blare shrilly. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hanneman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest. The hunched servant of the Omnicide turns to you. Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanicus offer their apologies for. Would like to inform you of the necessity of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the Rogue Traders territory. Oh man, we're definitely gonna have to fight. Study the two priests of Mars. You identify the rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated. Mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operation. So we've got like a battle mech here. The slivers of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. So he's kind of faulty too. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. Okay. Who are you? We're gonna say that. Glory to the Adeptus Mechanicus. I am ready to cooperate. Who dares to arrive on my ship uninvited, asking for trouble? Are you cogs? What? On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? Who are you? In a burst of chattering, the servo skulls hasten to translate their master's mighty Bin Harak Hal, an instrument of the Omnisire authorized to punish and exact vengeance, known by designation Tarsus Hanneman. Identification codes recognized and confirmed. These units are who they declare themselves to be. On what charge, yo? This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy on the world of Kyber Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of a servant of the Omnissiah. Because I think they did identity fraud on Kyber Gamma, right? The deafening roar from the tech priest Vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear, notice blood on your fingers. The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnissiah. I condemn you. Lightning flashes across the warrior's armor. Agony resounds in the blare of his Vox alarm. This guy's... he's faulty himself. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly. You are malfunctioning, tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. That statement is false. Tech brother Tarzus Hanneman is willingly undergoing holy torment, deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hanneman. We have information that implicates you, having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of rogue trader von Valantius. We have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat. She wants to fight. Does the big fellow have to roar? Point to the furious servant of the Omnissiah. Do you have proof that this tech priest is who he claims to be? How do you suppose Pascal was involved in the events on Kyber Gamma? What do you have to say to this, Pascal? I am not handing Pascal over to you unless I see evidence. Let us get to the bottom of this matter together. Get off my ship now. And if you ever try to arrest anyone in my domain again, you will regret it. Pascal, I think you should go with these people. Nah. How do you suppose Pascal was involved? Let's say this. Our data suggests that the unit which used Magos Explorator Hanneman's identification code performed an unauthorized upgrade on the planetary Vox array and introduced data deemed to be scrap code into its operation. This fact points to this unit's criminal complicity with the heretic Cubis Delphim. What do you have to say to this, Pascal? Pascal replies firmly, his vox crackling with a hint of indignation. I deny these charges. I never plotted against my tech comrade. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted. My unique identification code was never stolen. I am the true Magos Explorator Hanneman, and I am not guilty. The tech priest's deep, guttural roar blends with the servo skull's high-pitched whine. False witness. This guy wants to fight, and we're gonna give him the fight. Do you have proof? Confirmed. According to the archive entry 1E99237, Magos Explorator Tarzus Hanneman served on, maintained the ship identifier classified in the capacity of a reliquary caretaker. Let me just make sure. Yep. We good. Where are we? He sustained extensive damage to both the organic and the sacred part of his body in a series of sacrilegious breaches of the right of operation and assassination attempt. Owing to a statistically fortunate coincidence, by the Omnissiah's grace, enough of his operational capacity was preserved for him to don a Goliath model sacred battle harness, which would preserve his vital functionality. Archive entry, personally data sealed by the captain of the identifier classified. The sound from the tech priest box is like the moan of a bending steel beam. A servo skull declares, "For vengeance I thirst, as I tread the path of vengeance, following a blasphemous miscreant's bloody tracks." Analysis of the security system showed that the assassins heretics infiltrated the reliquary. Am I saying that right?
Reliquary.
Yep, a container or shrine in which sacred relics are kept. Yeah, reliquary. Where am I? Infiltrated the reliquary using Tech Brother Tarsus' unique identification code. So they're saying Pascal is using someone else's identification called Tarsus. Someone had stolen, duplicated Brother Tarsus' identity, which is a grade 3 transgression, and the unit making the allegedly criminal claim of being Pascal Hanneman is known to have previously entered the stolen code. This could be true, and he could have used someone else's code to do something. I wouldn't put it past him. They want to kill him though. I feel like if I give Pascal over, I won't see him again. I am not handing Pascal over to you unless I see evidence. Let us get to the bottom of this matter together. Request approved. Ready to work in cooperative mode. Tarsus. So that's Tarsus. Tarsus gives you a haughty look and lets out a howl of wrath. Okay, archiving. Tech Brother Tarsus opposes lay participation in the investigation search for the truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises in favor of the House von Valancius representatives. Participation request. Address Opticon 22. I think you and I should continue the discussion in private. The big chap is creating friction. Nah, they'll go at each other if we leave. I insist on a joint investigation. Arresting a rogue trader's retinue member without any justification stands in breach of the law and my privileges under the warrant of trade. I have been to Kaivagama, and I can assure you Pascal has nothing to do with it. Get off my ship. Which one should I say? Well, they're both 100%, so I'm probably going to get the same result on both of them. This one might be stronger though. Let's go ahead and do this Imperium. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tarsus' consent to the co-participation of representatives of the von Valancius dynasty in the investigation proceedings. A sacrilegious conspiracy. I refuse help from laypersons. I am a cog of the Deus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I will carry out the sentence immediately. He wants to fight. Let's go, bro. Pascal's stronger than him. Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up in his visor. He extends a hand toward Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice, "Let the cycle be discontinued." You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his vox and Tarsus's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Attention! Priority notification. Service units of the Kappa Red supply line are unauthorized to confront the rogue trader. Command, retreat and reinitiate negotiations. Heretic Pascal, I will wreak punishment upon you in the name of Deus Mechanicus. So he's not cooperating. Alright, bro. Battle begins. Or is it a 1v1?
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Alright, so Opticon is on our side. He left. He's like, alright, I can't control this guy. He's a bit annoying. I don't mind killing this guy. Okay. Pascal. Imagine if he constantly attacks Pascal. I could just make Pascal run around. Alright. Time to get my hands dirty. Alright, so let's go here. Can I see everyone? I think I can, so we'll put Cassie and my guy can go there. Alballard can stay where he's at. This girl. Don't play with this girl. Pascal can go here. Idra getting her last battle in before I bench her. Yeah, she might. How far back does this place go? Nice little spot for her there. Jeech. Just moving my window here. Okay, let's get it. So, what do I have? I have this weird gun. 95, not bad. 95. 1, 2, 3, 5. I think we're safe if I use this. So rear.
Nothing I can't do.
Backline. Front line.
All too easy. Not a problem for me.
What's his armor saying? Armor's not that great. I'll lower that now.
Already done. Suits my purposes.
Yeah. This doesn't make my other ones disappear.
All too easy.
Yes. All right. Go ahead and zap these guys up. Yup. That was good damage. That was good damage. I should have used one of these. And 10. I think I'll do the rear so we can run back and heal.
I am a navigator.
I don't think we're gonna need to heal though. Let's do this. Give them better cover efficiency.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And what else? What else?
I'm not
Use
accustomed to being
commands.
ordered around.
Suits my purposes.
Let's try and hit same thing, 95%. Ooh, should have came with more people. What you got? What you got? Yeah, they're going for Pascal. Right, enemies on me. Alright, so she could go here, you know. Can I get this out?
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Don't think we want to see what this guy's capable of.
On it.
He's definitely
Well,
gonna be
of
next.
course.
And it's probably gonna be this one.
Anything else? Was
Yup.
that you?
Big
Or-
damage. Yeah, we are over leveled. He's got a bit of reach.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
They're doing more damage than I expected. I'm wondering. Kinda reaching. I'll stay here, I'll stay here. Oh my god. He's done. You guys should know when to quit. Let me go ahead and whack him one time.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Good damage, good damage.
Running binary override.
It's fine. And then end. I could still throw a grenade, but he would attack me. So
High momentum.
oh my god. Say it ain't so. It's the girl. It's the one and only truth. The truth. If I go here, do this 31 on him. If I go here and do this, I would get okay. I feel like she should just go here then. Just start blamming.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. I will not.
Sorry, dudes.
I refuse.
You know we spending everything.
This is unacceptable. Emperor.
Sit down. Everybody's sitting down today.
Power resides in the will of the righteous.
I could sit everyone down for real though. If I go here.
I'll do it. This is why I was
Sit
chosen.
down, brother.
As the Emperor commands you, my Emperor.
She's too good. She's way too good. And I could go over here. I actually wanted to test this. I think they need to be in the rear to get the bonus,
Be
but I'm
strong.
not sure. Yeah,
Greater
they need to be
trials lie
inside it.
ahead.
Careful now.
End. Alballard, what do you want to do? Maybe he wants to go over here and cleave.
Indeed. Victory is imminent. An exemplary
Good
strike.
damage, good damage. I should have made him stronger.
At your beck and call.
Is this? If I stand here, would I hit them both? Yes.
Not a problem for me.
Done.
Already done. Opposing me.
That's what I'm
was
talking
your
about.
biggest mistake.
Still take a run back here. Jeez. Let's see. What does she want to do? Just give people another turn. I'll probably give no, let's not complicate things. Let's just give my guy another turn. He's gonna go ahead and
Suits
shoot.
my purposes.
Shoot this fool on the floor right here.
Nothing I can't do.
Easy.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Mr. Go.
That is not my
This is
destiny.
easy.
Anything else? Ah! On it. Ah!
Yep. And let's blind him
But of
too.
course.
Don't want him don't want him hitting any shots. Oh my god, there's a dude over there. Alright, Hanneman. Go ahead and whack him with this little hit.
Advancing.
15, not bad. Get behind this guy. Gonna go ahead and buff up.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
This gives us more armor. We don't care for that. Bonk! Forgot to put this on him. Oh, I should have did the other thing as well. Expose weakness or whatever it is. Alright. She's gonna go here.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Doubt is for the weak. That is not the Emperor's will. As the Emperor commands, I act.
This man's done.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. Target well struck.
Surret.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Oh, we're in the trophy room. I remember this place. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Here, Opticon 22 is chill. Point to Tarsus. Help your brother. Pascal. What did you do to Tarsus? I am sorry that you had to kill a comrade. I am not tired at all. In fact, I can finish you off too. Do your worst. No. Pascal, what did you do to Tarsus? Pascal's confused reply comes from his vox in a rasp. Unable to fulfill request. The Omnissiah granted me an epiphany, and I muted the maimed machine spirit that was filling Tarsus's mind with fury. I do not fully understand the manner of my appeal to it. The situation perfectly mirrors the incident on Rycat Minoris, where I appealed to the machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism and laid it to rest. Alright, so Pascal is innocent. Help your brother. Point to Tarsus. The unit that called itself Tarsus Hanneman is dead, has been disabled. This material asset is beyond restoration or reuse as spare parts. After a pause, Pascal bows his head, and a Binharic requiem pours out of his vox. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Omnissiah. I am sorry that you had to kill a comrade. I also regret have a negative assessment of this event. The Adeptus Mechanicus still accuse the unit identifying itself as Pascal Hanneman of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I am not authorized to immediately arrest, execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There are no apostates among us. The piercing voice from the Vox synth is more overwhelming than Tarsus's thunderous roar. Tech Brother Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in this battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs, and am requisitioning Tarsus Hanneman's neural augmetic for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory. As astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmetic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. Ah, Pascal? Whisper, whatever you just did, it's working. Keep going. Let's say this. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic. You saw the agony. You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled pain spurred faith, intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind has merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence has paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge. Yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. There is a clang as Opticon 22's knee presses into the floor. Crimson hooded heads are bowed. Let the cycle be discontinued. The radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice. Let the cycle be discontinued, Tech comrades. This is their version of pouring one out. Pascal, there is one small point I am not clear on. What just happened? What is the reason for this act of genuflection? Genuflection. Genuflect, to bend a knee.
Genuflect.
I see. All right. Um, what is the reason for this act? It has been a long time since the words of the Messiah of discontinuing were last spoken openly over public communication bans. We respectfully welcome wisdom's return. So he is not forgotten after all. The Messiah of discontinuing, is that how you refer to Armanet? Is Armanet's teaching not heretical? Do you know where Armanet is now? Were you among his followers? I presume the conflict between you and Pesca has been resolved. No, it's not. The Messiah of discontinuing. Following Archmagos, Armanet's partial cessation? Okay. Why can't I find that?
Layer size.
Layer size. Let's see, is this dictionary the one? It doesn't have.
Layer size.
Okay. To withdraw clerical or how do you say that? Ecclesiastical? Ecclesiastical. We know that word.
Ecclesiastical.
Ecclesiastical. Okay. To withdraw a clerical or ecclesiastical character or status from an institution, building, etc. Okay. Laicization. Removal from the chain of command. That was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons on discontinuing the cycle that were disseminated across the cognizant fleet. It was, in fact, a title used by many in times past. Is Armanet's teaching not heretical? This statement is false, contrary to what many servants of the Omnissiah thought they knew, preferred to believe. The Fleet's Supreme Conclave never issued an official statement on that decision. 37% of the Supreme Conclave's members openly supported Archmagos Armanet's views and were removed from the chain of command under circumstances that were classified. The Supreme Conclave has not had a quorum ever since. Is that like discussion? Like an official religious discussion or something?
Quorum.
Quorum. A quorum is the minimum number of people that is that a committee needs to carry out its business officially. When a meeting has a quorum, there are at least that number of people present. I see. Do you know where Armanet is now? Data unavailable. No reports have mentioned Archmagos Armanet since the incident on the Arc Mechanicus Hermetico, which led to the presumed disappearance of that void ship. My archive has no data on the Hermetico incident. The vessel was the blessed Armanet's base of operations. Is it lost then? Pascal's voice is filled with anxiety. Were you among his followers? Oh shit, what did I click? I presume the conflict between you and Pascal has been resolved. The data received provides a basis for calling the fallen tech brother Tarsus' hypothesis into question. Out of respect for, due to lack of authorization to indict the followers of the Messiah of discontinuing, we will not proceed with the detainment, arrest, termination. That's right. He knows you'll die here. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Thank you, Tech Brother Opticon 22. Pascal, there is one small point I'm not clear on. What just happened? Pascal's vox simp crackled somewhat tentatively. I decided to sustain my words with an excerpt from one of the blessed Armanet's sermons on the loss of internal and external function. Verse 4? My analysis deemed it appropriate. Now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. Okay. Clear of 4 hours, feel yet more blood and sacred unguents. Okay, let's say this one. Request denied. The Kappa Fred supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus, expresses gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire, and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall and resume performing its regular functions. The tech priest looks over at Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. Looking stupid. We'll take that. We will take that. Hunting rifle looks kind of strong. Do I already have one of those? Oh, that's the one I'm using. Yeah, we're good. They need to clean this mess up.
Follow my lead.
I like it. Come onto my ship with an attitude. Be a lesson to everyone else. Lord Captain, where were you? Logins for everyone that watched. Let me just double check, just in case there's a secret dialogue hiding. All right.
I have enjoyed your company.
Chill. Uve. I serve the Imperium and House Orcelio. You will serve who I tell you to. So, we haven't been here yet, I think. Let me hit all the side planets. Dead World. I remember. What the fuck? That was so quick. I remember Lady Theodora used to condemn traitors to forced resettlement on this planetoid. Oh god. Yes, every member of House Celius was packed into a cargo shuttle and sent on a one-way voyage. And then a year later, we found the real conspirators. Oh shit. It's a rough planet. Dead world. So basically, they just get sent here to die because there's nothing going on there. They brutal out here. Let me see if how do I bring up dictionary? Okay, not dictionary then. Looking for dead world. Dead worlds. Ashworld. Cool. I think Dead World is just self-explanatory then. Am I in the wrong thing? Don't think so. All right, where am I? My doggone us. It's about to get real when we go in here. Von Valencia's Palace. We gotta check this out. Let me save it though.